Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the mid-season grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You take a look at the Nuggets. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
You know, for Denver, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Cleveland, the Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. And it's Garland in at point guard.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Here's Mitchell. Denver getting their last shot to go. Mobley outside. Cleveland working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Murray, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game. Out to Gordon, the 3. They get the rebound. Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Johnson. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall.
You got to get out on Johnson, especially when he's roaming around these corner spots.
Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Cleveland making a change here. Ball's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Strawther's checked in. Now here's Ball. Outside Garland. Sinks it from distance.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Johnson. Jokic with a screen on Hunter. Back to Jokic. The 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Garland. Again, Cleveland scores. With a good chunk of the season in the books, Richard. Are you keeping an eye on the trade deadline coming up?
Yeah, it's not too far away to start throwing some of those ideas into the good old trade machine. But I like to be respectful to the players and not speculate too much. There's a lot more involved than just moving players.
Now here's Jokic, and it's in there. Jokic has got 7 points.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by Denver. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
I mean, there really are no words. The fortitude it took to just endure that many overtimes cannot be understated.
Now here's Brown, and it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by Cleveland.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Strus comes in for Hunter, and Mitchell subbed in for Garland. And the switch here also for Denver. Brown, he's checked in for Strother.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
To the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Jokic with a screen on ball. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
1:43 left in the opening quarter. The kick out to Ball. Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Denver leading by 6. Brown passes to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
The cagey veteran. All right, Shams, thank you.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's Strus. Still without a bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Denver.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Jokic the screen. Lets a 3 fly. And again, Denver with a 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter ahead by 11. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Wow! Put that in the dunk contest!
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Murray scanning the floor. Valanciunas with a screen on ball. Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league.
Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Murray.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you, Brian.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Jones with a screen on ball. Murray going to work inside.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
Here's Nance. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Nance has gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Murray against Ball. Valanciunas sets a screen. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 6 here in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Garland's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And checking out some numbers for Jared Allen.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Outside Garland. Back to Ball. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here are the most accurate point guards in the NBA this season when it comes to field goal percentage. Third is Jamal Murray.
It's really simple. As a point guard, it's your job to create good shots for others. These guys also are great at creating shots for themselves.
Yeah, and when you can shoot it like he can, why not? Just the threat of their shooting makes them more effective at this point.
Mobley, he's checked in for Nance.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes you miss.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Murray's shot is good.
The jumper looking so pure coming out of Murray's hands. It's fun watching him score the rock.
Ball against Hardaway. Pass to Wade from the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Screen by Watson. Let's go with a 3. Murray, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Wade. Fires from deep. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Now Murray. He's coming off a 25-point game against Toronto.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Wade. And Hunter subbed in for Strus. Outside Hunter. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Sunday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know for that matchup with the Hawks, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Garland for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Mitchell. He's got a piece of it.
2 minutes.
Mobley against Jokic. Kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, do you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the night. 1:33 left in the first half of this one. Brown scanning the floor. Gordon, the pass to Johnson. No good with the triple.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
From deep, Mitchell. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Back to Brown. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
The kick to Hunter. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It'll be the 5th meeting of a strenuous 7-game road trip. The drive by Brown. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Jokic.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Takes it inside. Pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. 8 points for Jared Allen.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with? And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
A lot of bricks out there reminds me of my free throw shooting, enough to build a house.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some...
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in it to 5. Garland, no good. The Nuggets lead by 17. Now here's Murray. To the wing on the left. Jokic with a screen on Garland. Back to Jokic. Beyond the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 16 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Garland. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Nuggets, Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Jokic, and it's Watson in for Johnson. Looking to get back on track. Garland for 3. Rebounded by Denver.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. ago, All-Star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back over to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Mitchell misses.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Valanciunas finds Murray. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Garland. Out to Mobley to end the run. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Murray with it. He's got 14. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter to the middle. Garland, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Murray against Garland. Fires the three. And Jamal Murray hits from deep. Murray's got 17.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Hunter. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And finished off by Hunter.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Screen by Watson. Murray for three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Graham.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Ball in for Darius Garland.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Ball outside. Mobley against Gordon. Mobley down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
And here's Murray. 20 points for him. Screen by Watson. From behind the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Ball no good. Denver has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Ball against Murray. The three is up. Again, the miss by Murray.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. And that's now 10 points for Jared Allen. And here are the Nuggets. They're on a 19-6 run. Murray against Ball. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Murray's got 23 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
From deep, Strus. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray against Ball. Valanciunas with a screen on Ball. Murray for 3. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Allen. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Pretty good at absorbing contact. Allen takes the hit, but he's still able to finish the play.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Larry Nance Jr. Dean Wade.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Murray. 23 points in the game. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. The shot no good. Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Dean Wade is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. The Cavaliers pull it in. They host the Pistons after this one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Nance with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Shot is good by Nance.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Now Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. From deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 8 here already in the game. There's Ball with a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Kick out to Brown. Back to Jokic. Outside, Brown. Ball with a steal. Outside for Mitchell. For 3. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Jokic. Now Johnson. The 3 is up. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Mitchell, the pass to Strus. The 3 from Ball. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Jokic is doubled. And here's Brown for 3. Nance pulls down the board. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Inside, Ball. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jones has got 4 rebounds now.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. Ball with it. Now guarded by Brown. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Strus' shot is off. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Now Johnson. From downtown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Tries to break his ice. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Garland is subbed in for Ball. Brown passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Outside Mitchell. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Outside Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Allen. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Jokic in the post. He's against Allen. Off with the layup. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brown.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nuggets.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. But go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Nikola Jokic.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Now a timeout called by Denver. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Here's Hunter. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell finds Hunter. Mobley outside. Here's the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Here's Pickett, guarded by Garland. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Takes a three. Rebounded by Denver. Now Jokic. The shake and the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.